What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Real Press Start. 2 weeks in a row, finally. Starting off the new year right. Shit.
Sure.
This is our first episode of 2019.
You already know we're gonna fuck it up next week.
Right? We're not gonna fucking be sick or...
It's just gonna be being game next week.
Yeah. I almost had you guys do this by yourselves this week, because this fucking cough still won't go away. Shit was terrible.
Shut me out. You got TB?
When I coughed in the sweater, it was louder.
You got tuberculosis or what?
I might. Shit. So, Bird Box is like the biggest thing in the world right now.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not.
It is. It broke all Netflix records for the opening weekend shit.
I mean, why?
Because of Sandra Bullock, probably.
Because of Sandra Bullock?
Probably.
She's like the biggest actress getting out on the Netflix, like, exclusive.
Probably, yeah.
Is there anybody else that's been on Netflix exclusive? It's pretty big. No, huh?
Will Smith. You've had
oh yeah,
Bright.
Have
you seen
Bright?
Bright?
A better movie. No, I haven't seen it. I've been wanting to.
I've seen bits and pieces. I like it so far.
It's probably a better movie than Bird Box.
Probably.
Bird Box is the same as fucking what is it called?
It's Quiet Place, yeah, but
yeah.
it's just eyes instead
Just
of...
eyes.
But see...
So it's like that one, what's it called? Bye Bye Man?
The Pee Pee Poo Poo Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye Bye Man.
Have you seen that? It was the Bye Bye Man. That's the name of the movie. And then there was like a meme they just replaced it called it was just because like
Pee-Pee Man?
the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. Because the tagline was "Don't say his name." You know what I mean? And it's just like it's the whole everything's the exact same. It's just the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
It's because it's like Bye Bye
But-
is such a kid,
yeah.
childish.
It's a, yeah. But so the Bird Box thing. Okay, the whole movie is about having these monsters or whatever they are that like if you see them, they become the thing you fear most in the world, and they try to trick you into taking off your blindfold and shit. Mm-hmm. And
Do you see the what?
the thing that terrifies you the most?
Like
They're like boggarts on fucking Harry Potter.
like growing old.
That's
That's
you just see yourself growing old. I don't know. I haven't actually seen it yet.
I'm not really afraid of the ocean, I guess. A strong tide. What's it called? An undertow? I'm afraid of undertows.
No,
What do they? What is?
You've seen it, right?
yeah.
What do they show you that's so scary? Like cougars or some shit? Like there's really scary shit.
Did they actually show anything that was like?
No, it doesn't.
I like
show
By
anything.
My Man because they would trick you into doing shit. Like,
There's like one where like you haven't seen the movie?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Okay.
Every time I go to sit down
By
and
My
watch
Man,
it,
I thought By My Man was stupid, but it seemed to me it was better because that fool would trick you into like killing your friends or some shit, like or to killing your girlfriend.
because the whole thing is, isn't it like
It makes you
tricking?
hallucinate, and then like you see people who aren't, or like they'll be like there was at the end he tricked them into killing his girlfriend because he thought the best friend. Because the best friend was getting attacked by,
The Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
yeah, the best friend was getting attacked,
Uh-huh.
because he thought his girlfriend fucking lost it or whatever, and he saves his best friend. Something like that. But,
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it was something like, but like, it was reversed, like, on how he did it, like, so he, I don't know, so he, like, shot his girlfriend or something.
Damn.
Something like that.
I'll have to check it out.
Because it, like, made him hallucinate and shit. And, like,
So, because Bird Box they're like it's kind of like they're like the monsters like Quiet Place, right? Where they well,
Quiet Place.
in Quiet Place.
See 'em.
Quiet Place is more...
Oh, you don't even see the monsters at
Quiet
all.
Place is more straightforward. Like, if they fucking hear you, they're gonna come eat you. That's basically... It's
Yeah.
not... It's not fucking they're tricking you into seeing.
Yeah.
Like that's so ridiculous to me. That's
Bird
such a
Box at some point it becomes like when it first when shit first hits the fan, it's like everybody's outside, but only a few people are seeing the thing, seeing whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
And the only thing that they really show is like one lady was like "Oh my god, do you fucking see that?" And then she just like turns and crashes into a wall, and then she steps back into the street and a dumpster truck fucking runs her over.
Nice.
And
that's like
and then another one, and then then the next one, some lady comes to help Sandra Bullock because she's pregnant at the time, and like when she goes over and she just like sees something and she's like, "Oh, mom," and then she goes walks into a burning car and just burns to death.
Oh, that's weird.
That's retarded.
So maybe once you see them, they scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, a little bit like The Happening.
That's what it sounds like. That. Oh my god, I hated that movie so bad.
Yeah, that movie's terrible.
It's fucking trees.
I'm excited for Glass though.
Yeah, but so with Bird Box, because if you see them, that's why everyone's wearing blindfolds and shit.
Yeah.
So it's fucking inspired this Bird Box challenge, where people are doing shit blindfolded, like going outside and walking down the street blindfolded.
What are we talking about? Is there any?
No, we didn't actually talk about it yet. We talked about it prior to the new recording.
You're telling me like.
So like that video.
Yeah.
No shit.
So like that video, it's a family. They're trying to escape the house
Just telling
blindfolded.
the audience,
I know.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
even though they most likely know more about it than us.
Well, no, I've actually been.
You just do things blindfolded.
Yeah, you just do that. It's just a stupid challenge. You just do it blindfolded.
So like escape the house
You
blindfolded.
say bird,
Yeah.
bird box challenge.
I hate when they do anything with
Yeah.
a challenge.
But that one with the baby is the worst one. So
I mean,
far
most
that
of the
I've
time it starts as like a joke, like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm in Bird Box, and they put on a blindfold, and they just do something stupid,
Yeah.
like they just walk around our house. But and then more and more people see it, like, oh, I want to do that.
I want to do that too. Yeah.
Or that looks
Because
fun.
there's nothing original on the fucking internet.
Yeah, but why do they call it a challenge?
Yeah, because then all of a sudden everybody's doing it.
Yeah. Like then it
Well,
becomes
it's
like,
like a-
can I actually do something blindfolded? And then it's like, oh, let me challenge myself. And it becomes a challenge.
Yeah.
No,
But I don't understand why.
Anyway, what I was
challenges-
saying was, it becomes weird because, like I said in the beginning, like everybody's outside.
Yeah.
Only certain people are seeing it.
Yeah.
And then as you get further into the movie, it's like, it's as soon as somebody opens a fucking window, they just immediately
Just
want to
lose
kill
their shit,
themselves.
yeah.
They're like,
And then I know. Okay, spoiler alert, because I do know the ending. Like the safe place they were trying to get to is just because everyone's blind there or some shit like that, right?
yeah, it's like the safe haven. It's a blind school.
And the only reason why it's safe is because those people are blind.
They're all blind.
Because it's blind.
Just take your eyes
It's
out.
just the way it is. It's just like the whole place doesn't have windows
Yeah.
and stuff, and then the inside it's enclosed by like vines and stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like a little plant area.
Yeah.
So
You think they could figure out some way to kill those things?
Like I know the one scene there.
they're like not even like tangible though.
Yeah,
you
they're
don't,
just
like,
you don't see
don't
them.
even see them.
Cause I know at one point that like I guess
Well,
like, she's in the woods and like
Quiet
trees are
Place,
falling
you're
and
like,
shit.
Quiet Place, you're like, it's like I can't believe you guys nobody's thought of that before.
But just killing the.
Like Quiet Place with sound or whatever, like
Oh yeah, just fucking.
they do the high frequency and shit.
Yeah.
To like fucking fuck with their senses.
Yeah.
Or there was other things where I was like, well, they could have just done that, or you could just live underground, or you could just.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking underground bunker.
Yeah, like the baby thing. Like I was like, would you just live with us? The baby. But I don't know. There's probably some way to fucking.
Probably the best thing about Bird Box is like there's like crazy people who can actually look at the thing, and like they're just like extreme followers of those things.
Oh, that's fucking
And
awesome.
so like I guess in the movie the story was like there were people from insane asylum that got out. They were able to see it, and they were fine.
They're just like, oh, hey,
yeah.
look at those things.
And then they end up like they became like a cult or whatever, and they would get people and they would open their eyes to get them to
see the
force.
Oh,
their
is
eyes
that
open
what that
and
meme
stuff.
is?
Yeah, that's what that meme was. He's opening that old lady's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a funny meme.
I saw because Netflix actually has tweeted out like, please don't do the Bird Box challenge. It's dangerous. This and that. Take off the blindfolds. and someone underneath that said, "Don't listen." It's not really. They're just trying. It's just the monsters trying to get you to take the blindfolds off. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it.
No, we're not.
But yeah.
Blindfolded to do it.
There you go, Red Dead blindfolded. Bird Box challenge. But yeah, that baby one got me though, cause like they're running on that baby slams hard in that fucking.
Can they trip you out through like camera footage as well?
Yeah.
Oh, so if you're watching,
they even did that. Or like, what if we just put on? They have cameras all over the house. So like one guy, they strapped him to a chair. They just had him sit in front of the cameras, just watch the cameras for a little bit because they're experimenting.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out like what could do it. You know, killing himself. You know, like just like like going out, he tipped himself over, hit his head on the corner or whatever.
Oh my god,
It's so stupid.
that's terrible. I think it's like, I mean, I guess, but you have to be pretty accurate with your fall. Like, swing yourself to it.
Yeah, it's pretty retarded.
And what if you just end up hurting yourself really bad, and not actually killing yourself? Like, unless you get it like right in the temple, and it's got to be a pretty sharp table. And like,
I was watching this morning on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There was a video and it said a deadly punch that changed 2 NBA players' lives forever or something. And, it was like back in the fucking it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was still playing. It was on the Lakers. And this fucking from the Rockets, like they got into a tussle or whatever, and some guy from the Rockets came running to break it up. But the other guy thought he was just running at him to fight, so he just fucking boom! Like that fool was running full speed at him too, and he just boom, and that fool just went down, and his head hit the back of hit the floor, and like that fool had like crazy fucking skull fractures and shit. Like his nose was, I think his jaw was broken, the back of his skull was all fucked up.
that's the thing is when you, especially with like a street fight or something like that, you can knock somebody the fuck out. And like
on the cement, if they hit their head back,
they hit their head or however the fuck they fall. Yeah,
like if that was on cement, that fool would have died. Because that fool got fucked up really bad.
yeah, you can kill some motherfuckers with a punch.
Like he almost died. Like he almost died. He had like they said that he could taste his spinal fluid leaking, like it was leaking into his like shit, and they said that he could taste it.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
that's brutal.
What do you say it tasted like?
I don't know. They didn't specify.
And how do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Spinal fluid could
Just the doctor said it.
I saw something.
Does the doctor taste the spinal fluid? You think they do that in medical school? Here, you gotta taste.
You gotta taste every bodily fluid.
That way, when people describe it to you, you know.
I was like, oh, you just tasted shit. That sounds like shit.
You tasted your own semen. How do you know that, doctor?
I just thought like I don't know why that reminded me of like it was a stupid meme. I don't know why it fucking made me laugh though, but it was like man shoves arm or man loses arm.
That is right though. They should have like people who sorry I didn't mean
no, it's okay.
They should have people who like taste test your shit. Like why don't they? Like it's a complete sense that we're not using that could be used to like
to like sure diagnose.
Like you taste someone's blood and you're like, well, this is normal healthy person blood. And you're like, and this is some fucking fat guy who just eats candy all day. Tastes that blood.
Yeah, this is AIDS blood.
Yeah, you now have AIDS.
Well, I think that's why they don't taste that shit.
Well,
that right
safe,
there,
right? Like, imagine. I wonder how much you would have to pay. How much those people would get paid if they're
Dude.
like, you know, fuck it. You know, I'll be a fluid taster. You just taste people's pee and shit. Like, I think you got the flu.
Oh my god!
Need more water.
And then you have to do it like
you are definitely dehydrated.
And then it's like 5 out of 6 tasters say think you have the flu.
I just picture a group of people like you know like those whiskey the master what do they call them the master brewers or whatever the guys that have
like the wine connoisseurs.
No, not the kind of, like there's a guy that like literally like when like at a whiskey place or like any kind of alcohol place they have like the master taster. They have to go and like they sample it. They swirl it and
they make sure it's.
They do all that, yeah. They make sure like this is the right like they have their this is what it should taste like.
Yeah.
This is what we have. So they taste out. They taste out. Like they just go back and forth.
I hate how they do like those weird shit.
Yeah. Well, you know what's what
read it. I read it.
I was watching this thing about coffee tasting and stuff like that, and like wine tasting, coffee tasting, and whiskey tasting. When they say anytime you do like a tasting like that, you should slurp what you're drinking, because it spreads it over your tongue and you taste. And I know it's like I tried it with the Monster once because that's what I was drinking at the time that I was watching that show. And you can actually you can taste more flavors though. Like you can taste more. Like it's a trip. Like it tastes different if you slurp it than if you don't.
I think it's just
try it the next time you drink something.
I think the tip of your tongue is more sensitive to the taste than the back.
I feel like that would be more. That would be less sensitive.
No, I think so. And then some people like they just chew with their back and then they swallow. They don't really like.
You don't taste anything.
If you chew with your front, you taste more.
It's different parts of your tongue are sensitive to different tastes.
You don't remember that in high school? They made you do those cotton swabs. Like this is sweet. You would rub it all over. Like okay, you don't taste it here. You don't taste it, and like you taste it there.
Yeah.
Then with like vinegar and like gives a sour.
It's like sour. It's like sours on the side of your tongue.
Yeah, it's like on the sides and the back, and then like sweet's the center, and then there's like
bitters. I think bitters the tip, right?
It might be.
Or is it the back? It's one of those.
I don't remember. I know. Yeah, I just remember sour being in the back. Because like I didn't want to do the vinegar one because I was like, ew, that's fuck. First of all, that's fucking gross. Second of all, I'm not sticking the Q-tip down the back of my throat.
Yeah, we didn't have to do vinegar. We got like sour crystals.
No, at my school they had. Los Altos, but they had vinegar.
It was in my psychology class.
Okay, with us it was science, and it was they had sugar water, then they had vinegar, and I forget what the other ones were. And it was just like I'm not doing the vinegar one. Fuck that.
You see, but mine being in a psychology class, that made me think like, what if I'm feeling this way about the taste because you told me to,
yeah.
And this is psychology.
Yeah, that's what it is too. Because like when you drink a fucking Coke, or like when you don't know, like when you get a group of dark sodas,
yeah,
and then they're like, is this a Coke? You're like, I don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know until you taste the other one.
Well, right,
but it all tastes the same until you fucking taste like, oh, this is Coke.
This is Coke. Yeah. But see, the same thing too. Like,
well, it depends because like Dr Pepper, I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Dr Pepper, and root beer, I can tell is root beer.
Yeah.
But like if all Coke, like all colas.
You think you can tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi without like?
No, not Coke and Pepsi. No.
You don't think you could? You think you could?
Without
knowing, like if you this is Coke, this is Pepsi. You don't know what's in what cups. It's just two clear cups.
I probably could.
You think you'd be able to tell the difference? I think I'd be able to tell.
They have a distinct.
But see, like to me, what I'm thinking is like what you're saying.
If I knew
like,
it was cola, like you're like, this is cola.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't know. They all taste the same.
What have you ever done? Like I know, like it's happened to me where it's like I have like there's a like just say you go to a restaurant, you have one you have Sprite and one you have water, just as in like for visual, right? And you drink them without paying attention, and you grab the wrong one, and like water doesn't taste bad, but when you sip it thinking you're gonna get Sprite, like you're like like you do that like it's gross.
No,
you've never done that.
Just be like, oh, it's water.
No,
I mean it's always when like I got like iced coffee that had sugar in it instead of because I just get it black.
Yeah.
And sometimes I put sugar in it. I'm like, oh god.
Oh god.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before you cut me off. So then we went on a whole nother fucking thing.
Stupid curd box.
I don't remember now.
We were just talking about curd box.
I don't remember now.
I don't remember now.
It wasn't that important.
We were talking about Concrete Genie and how it's taking the world by storm.
What the fuck is Concrete Genie, goddammit?
It's a game that's taking the world by storm.
It's a game. Like a video game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like a card game? Or
called Concrete Genie.
And what it is about? What it is?
It's like it's almost like
it's like Aladdin.
It's almost like getting up.
Like getting up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Concrete Genie.
That sounds pretty fucking awesome.
By the makers of Getting Up.
Mark Echo.
Mark Echo. Mark Echo's Getting Up.
That was a good game.
That was an amazing
game. They should redo
game.
that one.
I would love them to redo that one. The fighting was good on it.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was combat,
like a
parkour.
Spawn game. You remember Spawn?
Yeah.
That's kind of how Spawn was, but it didn't have the tagging.
Yeah. The tagging was I like the tagging too because it was actually like you're not actually tagging, you're not but like it was like it would give you like a stencil and you had to kind of actually control and like if you like did it too slow you would drip and like it was actually pretty intuitive.
Intuitive.
That came out weird.
Intuitive.
Intuitive.
Do you guys remember the show Gargoyles cartoon?
No.
You don't know? It was on I believe I remember being on Channel 9.
Yeah. Of course I remember Gargoyles, dude.
So Jordan Peele would like to direct a live action version of that.
A live action.
Yes.
I feel like nobody knows anything about gargoyles.
I know, like, there's like... Yeah, nobody knows.
Nobody knows shit about gargoyles.
Because it was one of those ones... It was one of those ones where, like, if you didn't watch it, like, you...
I feel like everything doesn't need to be live action.
Yeah. I don't know, I can see gargoyles alive. That would be a cool...
I mean, gargoyles maybe, but like... I feel like we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna see DuckTales.
I hate
God.
We're gonna see like Toy Story live action.
You know, yeah. Then it's officially gone too far.
Toy Story live action, you can do that because they're toys.
Sure, yeah, but I don't know.
Like that would just
Probably
basically
be the small soldiers,
Isle of Dogs or whatever. Yeah. But there's no like people in it really. There's barely any people. And there's usually just a hip.
Yeah, except for Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy and
I liked when they didn't show when they were like or a lot of them they just show like their back. Or, like,
it's like the adults. The adults they show.
Yeah.
They show them.
Yeah.
But
so you want them to go the Muppet Baby route where you only just see you see everyone from the waist down. You never see the adult.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Or Fairly Odd Parents.
Stop motion.
Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So, anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong. And we're back. So, Concrete Genie, Bird Box, live action gargoyles. Rough recap of what we just went over.
We didn't even really talk about Concrete Genie.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Like I said, it looks like Epic Mickey to me, though.
It's Mark Echo's getting up, dude. It's not fucking... It's not Mickey Mouse's paint.
It looks like Mickey paint.
Is that called Mickey paint?
No, it's called Epic Mickey.
No, I think it's still called Mickey paint.
I agree.
I'm going to show you guys some...
Mickey paint sounds like Italian artist.
I have a question. I don't know if I've asked you this on the show. I believe I have. I might have. And I'm sure we've talked about it. What do you think it would take for another console to come out to compete with Xbox and PlayStation?
A new console?
New console.
And Nintendo?
Not Nintendo. Oh, yeah. Well, and Nintendo.
What would it take?
Yeah.
A lot of money.
What would make you want to buy another console?
A lot of money. If they came out with some badass Sega Saturn.
There's a new console supposedly coming out.
I don't know if it took.
It would have to be on the level of PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah.
It takes.
You have to have the same frame rates.
It takes.
all that.
And
it's
got exclusives.
It's got to have the games.
It's got to have exclusives.
You can either have exclusives, or it could somehow like just be open for everyone, or like.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible to get other games because, like, you know, like Call of Duty, like you can get Call of Duty.
Yeah, but
it would have to be ported, but you know.
Yeah, but that's not gonna. Like, I can play Call of Duty on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's not. The thing is, and then who's playing it on this new console? You know what I mean? That's the thing. So it's called the Mad Box.
That's already a stupid
It's a
name.
stupid name, yeah.
Yeah.
Real
It
stupid
sounds like
name.
Mad-
There better be a code name.
Who's making it? Fucking Mad Cats?
Mad TV?
No, Mad
Slightly
Cats,
Mad Studios.
the controllers. Those, those shitty controllers.
Slightly Mad Studio. Yeah, fuck. Those are. I forgot where I saw someone. It was like someone called them the little brother controllers, or the guest controller. Because it was like it's like the older brother or the, you know, if this is my house, I get the PlayStation controller. You get the bootleg fucking one that has a sticky button.
Yeah.
Those things are terrible. They wouldn't last long.
I don't know. They would die really quick. Because like they were so
Remember
like
the one I had for the PlayStation?
that purple one.
No, I think it was PS2.
I remember you
Yeah,
had.
the PS2 one.
Uh-huh.
Where I had I think it was PS2, where they had the skull. It was like a skull on horns.
Oh yeah, I do remember. That one was
Like the
badass.
teeth,
Yeah.
yeah. Didn't you have one?
I had one too. Yeah. Because
Who made those?
yours because it was instead of being the you know the thing the
Yeah, it was
thing,
like the horn.
one of them they were horns, yeah, and then like it was like a upside down skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you were holding the horns and the eye holes
eyes
were the
were the buttons.
the D pad and the
Yeah.
the buttons
Or
were.
no,
Yeah.
they might have been the eyes might have been the
Analysts.
joysticks, and then the buttons were something else.
Oh, you know, I think you might be right. Yeah, I think no, those weren't Mad Cats though.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I had one too, and then mine's
They might
mine's okay
have
was
been
stitched
made by
together or something like that.
They might have been like official PlayStation, but I think they were done by another company, kind of.
I want to see if they were Gore controllers.
No, it's not war. It's not war.
I know, but I'm
bro.
just like-
It had nothing to do with war.
Trying to see, like, I don't want to see them
Put
here.
PS2 monster controllers or something like that.
Okay, let's see.
And then it might come up.
Let's see.
Sure, I'll do it. Do we have any topics on it?
Yeah,
This is the topic? Monster controller?
no, I was talking about the game.
Yeah.
So I can. Oh, here it is. This is the one that you had right there.
Yeah, see, I was right about the eyes.
The eyes were actual thumbsticks. Yeah.
But what is it? The handles weren't like that.
Yeah, they were. This
Oh
is
no,
it.
I see the handles.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. I just saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Huh? Who made it? Even those didn't last. They didn't last.
No, they didn't last very
But that
long.
was fucking because of Dad.
No, we went through controllers pretty.
No,
quickly.
but Dad was a fucking jackass. Like, he would be all like fucking.
He would
like,
twist
he'd
them.
Be so he'd be so into it. He's like,
He would twist them. Yeah.
and then he'd hit the buttons. All
PS2
hard.
freaks. Freaks. That's what they're freak controllers.
Yeah, but they were like official.
Yeah. But so yeah, Mad Box by Slightly Mad Studios. But see, that's the thing is, it's so hard. I think it'd be so hard to introduce a new console to the market, unless you're an established. You know what I mean?
What about Soldier Boy?
What about Soulja Boy?
He pulled those. So
Huh? Yeah, I know he pulled them. Wait,
are they called?
you hear about Soldier Boy's
Soldier
console?
Play or some shit like that. What was it called?
I did not know that.
Something like that. Like Soldier
It wasn't
Play.
like new stuff. It was like
Soldier games.
it was like his version of the Nintendo Classic or PlayStation 1 Classic. Basically, it was one that just kind of emulated
Oh, the other. Oh
all
shit.
sorts of different games. So he ended up getting a bunch of legal trouble.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
Um,
But you can't spell that shit. You don't own any of it.
he's an idiot. Like as soon as he's like fucking anybody can come after me. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
And then-
yeah, I saw
and
the tweet
Ninten-
about that.
And then Nintendo comes after him and he pulls them.
Yeah. He said something about like, oh, you think I'm scared of you video game motherfuckers or some shit like that.
Yeah, he doesn't realize fucking Nintendo's like $1 billion.
Yeah.
company.
Yeah. I was like, because yeah, he said something like, I got like something like I got like a crew with guns or some shit like that. You think I'm afraid of you video game motherfuckers? Or he said some shit like that. Let me see. I didn't know what it was in response to though.
Who with guns is going to stop the United States of America? Right?
Or Japan.
It's just the U.S. legal
The
system.
entire country of Japan.
Let me see. Watch. Let's see. Let me see if it actually
Was
shows
that
us
other
stuff.
game? Blood and Cum? Or was it
Blood and Cum.
Blood and Cum.
I don't want to
I
play that
have
game.
no idea what game you're talking about.
On that thing, or what's the PlayStation coming attractions? It was like a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I
So
don't
it's like
remember.
blood and gore. Or something.
I don't remember it being called Blood and Cum or anything
It
of
was,
the sort.
it was blood and something.
Blood and jizz. No.
Not mixed together.
Not
So look at he said
you can either use your powers of blood or your powers of cum. One or the other. You can't mix them ever.
so.
I hate how PC video games have gotten
PC.
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 They've gotten very PC.
This is what Soldier Boy said about the people because they were saying that. What's that?
Look at GTA now compared to GTA like 3 or like God of War now compared to like the first God of War.
There was less
Or God of War 3 where like that fool would just like rip open intestines all the time, like regularly.
Yeah.
And then he would have like sex with random chicks.
Just random chick. Oh, well, just let me pause the killing real quick so I can fuck this chick.
Yeah, he's like has a battle sequence, kicks open the door, there's a chick, and he's like, oh, just started to do the little mini game, and then you earn a little XP, and then you do it again to get a little more XP.
Yep.
And then you try to do it again the third time to get more XP, and it doesn't give you the XP.
It doesn't give you XP. Yep.
Continue on the fight.
Yeah.
And then like when Rockstar seems neutered, you know something's wrong, man.
Well, I mean, Manhunt. Just like look
There's
at
no
fucking
games like that coming out no more.
yeah, Manhunt and the Suffering. Those were the two. Like
Suffering.
when I talked about like brutal
The
games,
Suffering,
those are the two that
who
bring
made
up a lot.
Suffering?
The Suffering was shit. I don't know who made the Suffering.
I
Google
never
it.
played it, but it was.
That was such a good fucking. I never played. I played the demo of the second one. I never finished it though.
Yeah, but I heard the second one was a big drop off from the first, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was because again, it was slightly
They neutered how they neutered
Yeah.
him.
The first one, like the
It
whole
sucks, man.
thing about the
PC
first
doesn't-
one
that
was
doesn't happen on PC. How they don't.
well, it's the same games for the most part.
No, there's all sorts of games on PC.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, but those
I
are
saw
like
one that was like Civil War simulator or something like that.
Oh.
Have you seen that one? That
Yeah.
shit looks fucking funny.
Yeah.
no, I haven't seen that one.
It takes
just-
like an hour to reload and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys are crazy and accurate. And
Do you have to like aim the pole down the barrel to?
It's like a whole mini game.
Right? Imagine that shit. That would be kind of cool though.
No,
Like
it
actually, I mean, no, it'd be frustrating as shit,
It would not be fun.
but it would be kind of. Well, Metal Gear had that.
It
Fucking,
would,
remember the-
kind of be funny though, like
Yeah,
if-
yeah. For a
if it was
couple
like
minutes, you'd be like, oh,
or if it was
or
like a-
you get like a friend come over, like,
if it
play
was
this
like
game.
or if it was like a one-on-one, right? And then you guys shoot, and then it's missed, and then you're like
Reload.
you guys gotta reload real faster than the other one to
yeah,
get another
yeah,
shot off.
That'd be cool. But every once, but like, yeah, it was, I could see that getting real annoying real fast.
Yeah. Do you remember Metal Gear 4 had that musket? There was a musket, and like
Didn't it have like magic powers?
yeah,
Or
like
shot
if
a
if
tornado or
you
something?
used it outside, it would just shoot a wall of air,
Tornado.
like tornadoes, and would just kill everything. And literally, it would just
But it was like a 1 in 3 chance or something.
something like that. Yeah, it wouldn't do it every
So it was
time.
like every third
But that thing,
or
it took literally it took forever to reload because it would do the same thing. It was he would stand there. He would put the butt of the gun down, fucking pull out the long pole, fucking like he would do the whole enemy like bite the thing, stab it back down there, fucking put the pole back away.
It was such a good game.
What I liked about that tornado gun, if you did get the tornado, it was because you know how do you remember how like if you would kill enemies or you knocked them out, if you dragged them they would drop items. No,
I don't play 4.
you never played 4?
No.
No.
You gave it to me to play, and then I never ended up playing it. So
But on that one, like when you knocked out enemies, like because you couldn't search them, you couldn't loot them. But so instead of looting, what you would do is you would pick them up and drag them and then drop them, and then they would drop an item, and then you would do it again. They would drop it, and you kept doing it until they stopped dropping items.
Or you could just take all their shit when you.
Or yeah, you could take like if you held them up, you could take their shit like that. Yeah, but if you hit them with that tornado gun, everything they would just bless you. They would just like everything would just fly out and
Don't
just
move.
so it'd just be bodies and fucking items everywhere.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Yeah. No, I mean, and there are some like PC games that are. Oh, like there was that one. Remember, I think it was called Hatred, or it was just like you.
Oh, that was a PC game.
That was a
Where you
PC
could just
game.
do school shootings.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about.
yeah. And then remember for the Saturn there was that.
Why can't you make that game? You can make a movie about a school shooting.
Yeah, but
You can make a documentary about a school shooting. You can make a video game.
because you're controlling the character.
you control
right?
the.
You're-
Yeah,
you're
it's
going
more
through
immersive than
it.
the movie.
Well, then okay. What if it was? What if they had where you could be the character and you could be the victim
Well, I mean,
and you just run away?
just run away. Nobody wants.
That's exactly why.
You know what? That would be. I think like because based on how there's the the one. What are they? The 4 versus 1. The what do they call them? Non-symmetrical multiplayer. Like the Friday the 13th game or like that Death by Dawn.
Yeah.
Like they that, that. Well, one person plays a school shooter, the other people just have to escape or hide or
some fucking dorky ass white kid.
Yeah,
with a gun.
Oh, God.
And you're just some like grown ass black dude. I don't have a gun. I gotta turn on these stupid electrical boxes.
Fucking electric.
That game sucked.
I liked it.
The other one looked better. What was the other one?
Friday the 13th.
What was that one?
Yeah,
That one looked
there
good.
was actual legit Friday the 13th one, and there was
that one looked
You're
good.
talking about the one we saw at PlayStation Experience?
no, that was Death. That was Dead.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by-
Yeah,
Dead by-
that.
I liked it.
I don't like it.
I like the fact that because in the Friday the 13th game, you're pretty much completely helpless. I believe
I like
there is
that.
a way to kill Jason, but like
But it looked fucking like it well done.
Yeah.
It seems more well done. More
I like the
cinematic.
story of Dead by Daylight. The story of that one was pretty good.
I didn't like the story of Friday the 13th.
I mean, well, I guess, but it's been done to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, but that game just seemed better done.
Yeah.
And
I
Death
can
by
see it.
Daylight is trying to be that.
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, it was supposed to be that, and then fucking.
It seemed like there was like the two studios split or something. Or
No, because what it was they were initially going to make a Friday the 13th game. They couldn't get the licensing to it, so they made that game. And then later on, they got the licensing, so they added Jason to the game. Oh shit! I forgot. I was going to show you guys. You want to see what this Mad Box looks like?
no.
No. 'Cause, like, I mean, I have the picture right here.
But they should be.
It looks
like,
terrible.
It looks like something that would come out. It looks like a PC.
Looks like a 90s console.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that, but it looks like a PC.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I don't think it looks that bad, but
It's going to be the most powerful console ever built.
well, there you go.
Featuring specs that will be equivalent to a very fast PC 2 years from now.
So it's a 2-year advance.
Yeah.
I mean, I like what they're saying.
But how true is it?
How
But
true
I
is
don't-
it then?
I mean, what's the PS5 gonna? We don't know what's the PS5 gonna.
Yeah.
They say it's the most powerful built now, but they don't know what the PS5 is gonna have either. Or the Xbox, whatever the fuck, Xbox 2. What do they call it right now? Xbox One?
Xbox One and the Xbox One S.
Is it gonna be Xbox 2?
I don't know.
They're probably not. They're gonna
I
call
doubt
it
they'll go Xbox 2 just because, yeah. Because it's going to be like, oh, like fucking PlayStation did that shit already.
Who cares?
Yeah, but they don't want to be compared to the PlayStation. And it's like, then they're behind the PlayStation, you know what I mean? PlayStation 5 or Xbox 2. You know what I mean?
I guess, but it's stupid. To come, I don't know. Even like with Nintendo, I still keep calling it a Wii. I don't call it a fucking Switch.
The Switch, yeah. Oh, excuse me.
The only reason why you don't call a Wii a GameCube was because it was so fucking
Long
different.
ago? Yeah.
No, it's so
Oh,
different.
it's so different, yeah. Do you guys
GameCube
care
was
when...
awesome.
It's not like Xbox is gonna do anything that much different than the fucking Xbox One, you know.
Yeah. Well, Xbox is never going to call their console something else other than Xbox.
Oh, yeah. No,
They're not PlayStation.
Yeah. PlayStation. Like, yeah, PlayStation's going to go... Like, that's why they're going to go out at least up to 9. PlayStation
Yeah,
9.
they can go to 9. You don't even have to remember like what number they're on. You'll just be like, oh, my PlayStation.
Yep.
People will be like, oh.
Yeah, and it's whatever the current version is. But I
People
guarantee...
will be like, which one? Like the current one.
Yeah. The one that's out now.
No, the last one.
I
The
think...
middle one.
I predict they'll go up to 9, and the 10th one will be something else.
It'll just start over. It'll just be PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do that after 5.
Or they'll do... No, because, well, see, the thing is, I doubt they will, just because they've already announced the PlayStation 9.
Have they?
Yes, they announced PlayStation 9 when the PlayStation 2 came out.
Yeah.
So, we've talked about this.
What if they just skip 6 through 8?
And just make the 9.
Yeah. And pull an iPhone.
Pull, yeah, I was going to say, who just did that? iPhone. PlayStation X.
It'll be like be fucking 2029.
Yeah, they'll probably do PS9. and
PS9.
PlayStation.
Yeah. Was that?
They'll do PS9 and PlayStation X, and then they'll start over.
Yeah, they'll release 2 versions of it. Instead of the PlayStation Pro, the PlayStation 4 and Pro, it's the PlayStation 9, PlayStation X.
And then it'll be the PlayStation RE.
RE.
Sounds like a car.
Just
it'd be like RE, just R.
Oh.
Colon.
Oh. What does RE mean? No one knows.
Re?
No one knows.
As in re?
I know.
I'm saying re?
I thought I was gonna say now. Oh, so really quick to jump back to Soulja Boy and his tweet. I remember the article I saw, like the one that I pulled up right now. It was a different article than the one I saw, but it was the same thing. Soulja Boy's homophobic tweet because he said something. I'm not afraid of you faggot ass nerds, is what he said. So.
He's black.
And so it's a homophobic tweet.
If you're black, you can say faggot.
Right? That's what I figured. I mean, I call people faggot all the time.
Yeah. I don't
I
understand.
remember that was Player 2's biggest thing about doing the show. It was like, you guys can't say faggot on the show. You're going to offend people.
And he's like, man, you say faggot, you guys are done in the industry.
Maybe you're all just going.
Right, true.
Maybe you're all
You say
just going
faggot,
faggot.
You're done in the industry. That's not true.
I will just quote in the Warriors.
There's lots of people who say faggot.
Yes.
Joe Rogan says faggot.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's people get offended by shit.
I don't understand the thing with faggot. Yeah, yeah, they called gays fags, but they didn't call, like, gay slaves fags. I guess it's because you're calling a straight person gay, and you're implying that's a bad thing to be gay. Is where the offense is.
Well, you remember that fucking Hillary Duff commercial?
If you're straight, you don't want to be perceived as gay. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's an insult to a straight male.
If you called a gay man straight, do you get as offended?
You fucking breeder.
Maybe.
But
who cares?
Do you remember that Hillary Duff PSA?
If somebody called me a fucking faggot.
Fucking faggot.
Yeah, fuck you.
Only on
I have to
weekends.
fight now, or what?
Yeah, right?
Do I have to fight you if you call me a faggot?
Well,
It's not.
I think I like the Carlos Mencia's thing, but he was
Or
talking
if
about
I'm
being
being
a
a faggot
beaner.
at the time, maybe I'm being a faggot.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being gay and acting like a faggot. Like,
Yeah.
you can call it. It's like, I'm not gonna be mad at you if you're gay, but if you're acting like a faggot, I'm gonna call you a faggot.
Yeah, that was that Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. Yeah.
And they kept saying he was fine saying faggot. And then they fucking...
No, but he said fag, not faggot. Which is just...
He would say faggot. But he said nigger too. He said nigger a bunch.
Oh, he says it a bunch, yeah.
He gets away with it, but he can't fucking ask somebody to jerk off in front of him.
Dude, also, like, because you know they're doing that Pets too?
Oh, yeah, they replaced them.
They replaced him.
The guy that does Ratatouille.
Yeah. Like, that's fucking
Pat-
bullshit.
What's his name?
Patton Oswalt?
Patton Oswalt, yeah. I like Patton Oswalt, but
Wait,
Louis
no,
C.K. was a
Louis
better
did that
voice.
better. He was way better.
Yeah. I didn't know it was him until, like, there was, like, at one point in the movie, like, because I remember watching the movie, like, who the fuck is it? Like, I know the voice, but I couldn't place it.
It's so stupid.
And then, like, it's like the scene about when they're trying to,
Nobody
like...
watches it because of that.
Yeah,
what?
right. Huh?
What are you talking about?
Louis C.K.?
Yeah.
He was the voice of
He was
Max
the Secret
in
Life of
Pets.
Pets.
Secret Life of
The
Pets.
first one.
Pets?
Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah, good.
But there's one scene where they're trying to get back to, like, like our wolf instincts. Like, we gotta get back to our wolf instincts. And start sniffing around and, like, nothing's happening. And he was just like, maybe we're not even descended from wolves. Maybe, like, one puppy was asking his mom, like, Mom, what are we descended from? And she said, wolf. And he said, wolves? And she was like, yeah, whatever. Like, I was like, oh, like, the way he delivered it was like, okay, that's Louis C.K. I could tell, like, it was just his delivery. But it was funny. It was funnier in the movie than the way I just described it.
Absolutely.
I think that shit was the retardedest thing that they fucking...
Yeah. Well, I mean... they're getting
The
mad
whole
at
Louis C.K. thing. That's just...
No, yeah, he jerked off in
It's
front of
just
people.
stupid. Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, talk shit about him, okay, but to be like, oh...
It's not like he drugged him.
You're done in this business.
Yeah.
It's like, he's one of the most talented comedians of all time.
I mean...
Like, he's top 10 easily. not
easily.
top 5,
Yeah.
arguably.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where again, it's not like he was drugging women.
He was asking them permission.
Yeah, he would do. Yeah, it's like it's not, and it's not like he was forcing them into it, or it's not like he was like, oh, if you want a job, you gotta let me jerk off in front of you. He never did any of that shit. It was just like,
and I think some of them.
Do you mind?
I think some of them that
it
said,
literally is.
I
Hey,
think
do
some
you mind
of them
if I
that said no, they still got the opportunities they would have got.
Yeah,
Regardless, I think some of them did say no, and they were still working with them, no problem.
yeah,
Like, yeah, he asked an awkward question. Like, should he fucking...
yeah.
Like, I'm sure it was just as awkward for him to be like...
Hey,
Oh.
I like how... Just do you mind? Hey, I'm gonna... It's not like... Yeah, he was just mid, like, hey, do you mind? Like...
And then there's like...
That's not how I pictured it.
No, I'm saying, but it's not
I
like
think it was more.
doing
He was unzipping. He's like, "Do you mind?"
There was a rumor of him blocking the door of somebody, but like that was just that never happened. It was just
that
it
came
was
out
just like through the rumor thing.
It came.
It goes through. It gets worse.
The telephone
and worse.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that. But
I already held the door and then threw his jizz at her face when he finished.
look at the blood.
Look at the blood. have we talked about seagulling? Have you heard about this shit? Seagulling? They do it in in England.
Throws nuts at people.
You jerk off into your hand, and then you run up to somebody and yell seagulling, and just throw it in their face and just keep running.
Do you do it to chicks, or you just do it to anybody?
I guess they just do it to anybody. It's like it's like a prank that they do out there. Like I don't know how it would feel. Like I'd
never going to England.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed. But I don't know what I would do. Like
I don't think you can.
I'd be in disbelief that this was actually fucking semen.
I feel like you can't
be like,
really
what did you
throw
just throw at
semen
me?
though.
Was that?
I feel like you can't really throw semen. You kind of gotta.
You gotta like flick
you gotta,
it.
like slap it on somebody.
Well, no, because he
And
literally
if you
throws
flick-
it on fucking.
But if you flick it, it's like but that's a movie.
Yeah, but you can throw. You
can't throw. See, it's like not even. It's like it's too liquidy, and then like it gets really stuck to your hand.
All right, we got to do the Steagall challenge now.
Yeah, I think you have to have like a
if you throw it, you're probably literally throwing like a drop. Like a drop hits you. In
you're gonna have like all of it like puddled in like the palm
it's
of
not
your
like
hand for it to even be able to be throwable.
And we talked about it. It's not even that much. It's like how much was that?
A teaspoon.
Was it half a teaspoon?
You gotta jerk off at least 3 times to have enough
Save it.
to throw it at somebody.
And then by the time the third's dry,
Well, maybe multiple guys.
I mean, like you gotta wait a day in between.
Yeah, but they're all dry. They're gonna dry out. You gotta keep adding water.
Yeah,
You freeze it. You freeze it, and then you add water later. Yeah.
Freeze it.
Or you just get 3 of your buddies. Okay, come on, let's do this.
You freeze it, then you gotta thaw it out.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you just put it in your hand. It thaws. Apparently.
Oh
We
God!
got a thought to get out of the receptacle. What are you keeping it in the freezer?
I know what you just into the freezer.
You just chip it off.
Just
Put it in an ice tray.
Just
you just pop it out.
You
All right.
pop it
You
out.
put it. You just pop it out. Put it in your hand.
Oh God!
It's very unpractical.
Yeah, it's very, very. Apparently, but that is.
I got a little drop of jizz on you there.
I don't know, but apparently it's a thing in England and people do it. I don't know
can
how.
see that being a thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I would react though. Seriously, I'd be. Yeah, I think I'd be with you. It's like just in disbelief. It's like, no, this isn't jizz.
Yeah.
This isn't jizz. Nah, it's not jizz.
You're fucking with me.
It's lotion. They hit me with lotion. It's not. Just walking down the street, telling us it's not jizz. It's not jizz. No, it's not jizz.
What? You think this is jizz now?
This is like jizz. Nah, it's not jizz.
What you would do to that person is you just hold them down and then you dig your fucking finger in your ass a little bit and then you just shove it in their mouth.
You just wipe. You wipe it right down to their nose.
Now we're even, bitch. You like fish hook them with your shit finger, with your asshole finger. You just fish hook.
Oh my God! No, you know, because when I pictures you tackling somebody and just holding them down, and then like just the other finger, you just do like a swipe. It's just whoop.
Yeah.
Now we're even, bitch, and then just walk away. No other response to it. Now we're even, bitch. God damn. Oh shit!
You fish hook them, and then you wipe your shitty finger right here because it's hard to
Right on the
reach.
inside of their
Yeah,
cheek.
'cause it's hard to get to.
Oh god!
You're
Oh,
gonna be tasting that for a while.
oh god! That's disgusting. That's worse. That's worse than the shitler.
Yeah.
Because you're not really gonna have shit. You're just gonna have a stinky, like, sweaty ass.
I don't know. I mean, it's possible you might get.
You might have a little shit on your. Not enough to make a fucking mustache.
I mean, obviously you're not, but you're gonna get that stink right on your nose.
Yeah.
It's gonna be there.
Yeah,
But I'd rather have the smell than the fucking taste. I can just picture like you know, like you ever get like an itch in the back of your throat or like on the back of your tongue, and you just can't like, you just can't get it. It's like that. Just what shit.
No, but if you're constantly smelling shit, and then you were to say eat something,
Everything would taste like shit.
It would taste like
It
shit.
would taste like shit. This is true.
This is true.
This is true. I'm very experienced in the tasting of shits.
Well, no, I've no, because I used to work as a mechanic.
He's going to pioneer the shit tasting.
That's shit tasting. No, there was the Farmer John plant. I used to service their forklifts. And on one side, it always smelled amazing, and the other side, it smelled like absolute just nasty, just rotten dead pig.
Are you confirming that Farmer John's uses shit?
Yes, but if you were on that side and like even if you were drinking water over there, like everything tasted like that fucking smell because it was just so permeated and everything.
Was it like smell like vapors that are going in your nose and like landing on them? So like technically
And taste
you're breathing it in too, like you're breathing in vapors and they're hitting your tongue.
Yeah, and taste is based on smell as well. Like, if you plug your nose and eat something, you'll still taste it, but you won't taste it as powerfully as if.
That's why on Fear Factor they do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's very minuscule vape, like ass vapors.
Ass vapors. No, you're getting shit particles.
Yeah, you are right. Tiny.
You are getting shit particles.
So tiny that it seeps through your clothes.
Yes.
Your clothes doesn't even stop it.
Right. Well, you know they have the fart filtering boxers.
What are they made out of?
I think they have a charcoal pad in the ass, and like so when you fart, it just filters the fucking shit out of it, and you just.
Where does the shit go?
It stays in the charcoal filter.
So what if you have? How long does this stay in?
I don't know.
Does that thing just smell like fucking ass?
Yes, probably.
How do you wash it?
Well, you just wash them like regular, I guess. I don't actually own a pair of fart filtering boxers. I've seen them. There was a
If
website.
you keep watching the charcoal thing, wouldn't it eventually like not work?
Eventually, yeah. I think eventually it becomes.
They eventually become just underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Professional underwear. All right. I think on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Wrap it up, B.
Yeah.
You got anything? Yeah. You got anything?
Follow me on Instagram. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitters at RealPressStart. Go vote on it. Not vote on us. Rate us and like us.
Guys.
Give us some reviews.
Buy some Tide.
Yeah, buy some time.
Code word TRPS.
On that note. Oh, shit. Mean Gene died.
Yeah, I hate that.
Mean Gene Okerlund.
R.I.P.
I just remember that
This show is dedicated to the memory of.
in the memory of Mean Gene. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. What was the Hogan one? Was
They're in heaven cutting promos right now.
right now, right? Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Jesus.
No more questions.
When the elbow drop comes down to you, Jesus, you're gonna wish you was in heaven.
The cream of the crop. The cream rises to the top. You've seen that promo, right? The cream of the crop. But he's talking to Mean Gene. He just keeps pulling coffee creamers out of his fucking shit. Have you seen that? You've never seen? Oh my god! You gotta look at. The cream rises to the top. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
You ruined our outro.
Anyways, no more questions.
Again.